What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Nice back once again. So today we're back on Flash. We need to replace the brake sensors. It's a common problem. It's supposed to be a warranty item, but my Slingshot set at Shawnee for about a month for them to get these sensors in, and they never could get the sensors in. So I had to go out and find them myself. But you can see right here, from when I had my oil change and all that good stuff, this is a warranty item. There, and right here is the part number. And you'll be able to see it again up here. So this is the master cylinder for the Slingshot. So you'll have your two sensors up here. And then you'll have these two sensors right here in red are the ones we're going to replace. So in the kit, it comes with these two sensors here and four washers with O-rings in them. And then these little brake lines right here are already on your Slingshot. Now you really can't see this on the Slingshot because it's hidden behind a tube that runs right along this master cylinder. So when we get out to the Slingshot, I'll be able to show you that, and then I'll show you here in a second where I got it from Walmart. Hang on. So this is where I got it from Walmart, and I'll put the link down in the description. So it's for a 2015 to 18 Slingshot master cylinder ABS module. It was $99. And then these are all the different models that it fits. So without further ado, let's go outside and see what we can get into. All right, so here's your master cylinder. Of course, I've taken the tops off, and the piece that you want to replace is down there. That silver piece is the back one, and then the front one is a little further up right there. So basically they're a 3/4 or 19 millimeter. So these are the old ones. I've already replaced them. I'm just trying to catch you up to what I've done so far. Again, in the box you'll get your instructions on how to replace these. And this is what the new ones look like. They're black. Anyway, this is the way you put them together. You got to have that silver O-ring with the black grommet in the middle. You stick it on first, make sure it goes all the way against this nut right here. Then you stick your brake line on, and then you stick the second washer on, and then you screw them in. The best way I found to get to this back one, so you don't have to take the manifold off, which is this black thing right here. If you don't want to have to take all that off, along with your throttle body and all that good stuff, you can get a wrench down here to be able to tighten it. And of course you're only going to get like a 1/4 of a turn, but you still can get to it from right here. This one over here, you'll probably have to take a wrench and go behind this cable right here, this wire loom, or you can get to it from down on the side here. Again, when you look at these, so this is how it looks. This back one goes straight down. This one on the left side, this front one, goes to the left. So just make sure you orient those to the way they're supposed to be. Again, this is an actual Slingshot 100% OEM part. There's your part number. And then down here is everything that's in the kit. And again, I'll link all that in the description. I have taken my tire off so y'all can actually see this thing bleed. And of course I spilt some down there, but that's okay. We'll get that cleaned up. So what I have to bleed these is I have this brake bleeder kit. It's for a do-it-yourself when you don't have no help, and it's pneumatic, so it's plugged into our compressor right there. And basically, turn this light on for you. Here is your bleeder, and you want to start with the one furthest away from the master cylinder. And it comes with this hose. And we will just take this in. You plop it on here. Just like that. And basically when you squeeze this, it will start pulling air in. So it'll start sucking air. I'm turning my compressor off because it gets really loud. And what we'll do is we'll crack this open, and it's a 10mm. So right here, just like that, it's cracked open. And what'll happen is once you start pressing this handle, it will start sucking that fluid from the reservoir down in here. So and just like that, we are good to go. So we'll go up to the front and we'll do those. All right, YouTube, we got our brakes bled. We used our pneumatic brake bleeder. Again, it's really easy. I did have to come in here and press the brakes probably about 30 times before they hardened up. But now they're hard, so they should be good to go. I know I didn't go into a lot of detail on this, but as always, if you have any questions, always just leave them in the comments and I'll answer you as soon as I can. But on to the next project. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Peace.